All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony Rios, the Healing Shaman, and I'm here live with you this morning. And I wanted to talk about the healing gift that many of you carry but are afraid to learn about, afraid to reveal to yourselves, and some of the reasons behind that. So, my name is Anthony Rios. I'm the Healing Shaman, and I have been working with people for almost 30 years around shamanic journey work, traditional healing methods. And right now, over the last, I don't know, a couple of years, I've been working primarily with healers or healers in training, people who know they have a healing gift but don't know what to do with it. And most of that is if you're afraid of this healing gift because you think you have to relive any past trauma before you can move on, that's a mistake. So a lot of healers have to go through their own self healing. I had to do the same thing. You have to go through your own self healing first. But a lot of people think that you have to relive old traumas and drama and all that to get to a point of healing. And that's simply not true. What there is to learn is your boundaries. And that's the biggest thing that's missing for healers, empathic people, very sensitive people, is you don't have boundaries. You simply do not have good boundaries. And without good boundaries, all kinds of crap just lands on you and sticks to you, and you don't know how to let it go. So, this is what we do in the work with the Rainbow Path Healers Challenge, which is a beautiful 14-day self-paced program that I've put together for people who want to learn about this. What are your energetic boundaries? What does that mean? How do I set a boundary? Where are my boundaries like missing? Because so many people are missing boundaries. So we work a lot on boundaries and how to set those boundaries. And part of it is people who come into my world, they know they have a gift. And I know you have a gift. You're just afraid of it or you don't understand it. No one's ever taught you about this gift and what you can do with the gift. And that's a big piece. You really need training. That's all that's missing. It's training. I know there's this myth in the new age movement that, oh, just let everything unfold on its own and it's all just love and light and oh, just raise your vibration. That's a bunch of horse shit. All right. It doesn't work that way. Right. Yes, can things unfold spontaneously? Some, yes. But an effective healer, if you're serious about revealing your healing gift and nurturing that gift and learning about that gift, you have to be trained. It takes training, right? So all this nonsense about, oh, just let it unfold and oh, it's just love and light and raise your vibration. I call bullshit on that. Okay. Because if that's all it took, everybody would be fucking healed right now. And they're not. They are not. There's thousands of millions of people walking around in pain. They're hurting because they don't know what to do, right? And no one's ever showed them. And what we've gotten, instead of being trained how to heal, what we've gotten is, oh, you're oversensitive. Oh, you take things too personally. Oh, you're just way too much. No, you shouldn't do that. That's against our religion, right? What are people going to think if you go down this path? All that, right? So we've been trained to deny ourselves. Period. We've been trained to deny ourselves and our true natures. So, all of that is to say, if you want to reveal your healing gift to yourself, it takes training. And the first most important training is to find out, do you have boundaries? Yes or no? Most of you do not have good boundaries. And when I say boundaries, it's about understanding what's yours and what's not yours. Energy, right? Now, it's not, I'm not talking big woo woo energy. I'm talking about your physical body feels things, right? You feel things. We all do. We have gut instincts. You can walk into a room, and many of you who are sensitive, you can feel what's going on. You can feel if there's excitement in the room. You can feel if there's anger in the room. You can feel if there's sadness in the room. Yes, it depends on where you're going, right? But you can feel that. Too many sensitive people don't have the boundaries where a lot of other people's emotions, they get onto you and inside of you, and they hang around and you don't know how to get rid of them, and it drains your energy. So you get home and you're worn out, you're exhausted, you're like, what the hell happened, right? It's because you don't have boundaries. It's one thing to be able to experience another person's emotions or feelings, but be very present and very aware that that's not your feeling, that's not your emotion. And when you're done interacting with that person or with that group or wherever you are, you let it go, leave it there. It's not yours to carry home. Because when you carry it home, then it impacts the rest of your time, whether it's with your family or your spouse or your kids or whatever. Okay? So I'm going to look at my note here because I know I can get off on tangents, but for spiritual seekers, if you know you have a gift and you don't know where to start, you start with boundaries. Start with boundaries, understanding what's yours and what's not yours. Okay. Then you want to find the right kind of guidance that's going to help you understand this gift. What is this healing gift? Is my healing gift simply listening? Because most of us who are empathic are good listeners. Is it just listening? Is it beyond that? Is some kind of healing touch? Is it massage? Is it Reiki? Is it shamanism? Right? There are all kinds of healing modalities out there, and I encourage you to check them out to see which one calls to you. There's all kinds of stuff. Most of it all comes from a universal concept of we can heal. Our bodies know what to do, our minds know what to do. We can work with the spirit world, right? Those are universal concepts. So there may be 100 different modalities, but in my view, it all comes from the same originating source, which is our body, mind, and spirit knows what to do. It's in our DNA, it's in our human DNA. We're just not taught in the West how to access this, right? That's why you see so much stuff out there right now about NLP was a big one, right? Hypnosis is a big one. Neuroscience, huge right now. Everyone's talking about neuroscience and reprogramming the brain, right? We've known how to do this forever. We're just not trained. And there are a lot of reasons behind that. I'm not going to get into that right now. All I'm going to say is you have a healing gift. And if you what you need are practical, practical tools that you can use every single day to help you set those energetic boundaries, to help you be grounded, to help you remain focused and gain clarity so you know who you are in the matter, right? So you're not carrying around your spouse's energy all day long, or your kid who's thrown a fit that doesn't stay with you all day long, right? Or you're at work and the boss or the coworker is being a pain in the ass and they're pissed off about something that doesn't have to sit with you all day. You just like, okay, that's not me. That's not me. That's your issue, not my issue. Too many of you want to make it your issue. Too many of you want to be Mr. Fix It or Miss Fix It. That's not your job, right? And I tell this to my students all the time who come in for healing, for training in their healing methods. Your job is not to be Mr. Fix It or Miss Fix It. That's not your job, right? As a healer, your job is not to heal everybody. You cannot. I cannot. You cannot, right? Your job is to work with people who come to you seriously, who really want to do some work, right? We're not doing window shopping healing, right? We don't do that. I don't do that, right? What there is to do is learn about your gift, get the practical tools, because it does require training. It's not done willy nilly, okay? Get the practical tools, put them to use, get some direct, no nonsense guidance. That's what I do. I give you direct, no nonsense guidance, no spiritual bypassing, no love and light, blah, blah, blah. No. Is that out there? That's another conversation. Those are advanced those are advanced conversations because that's a different existential conversation. For people who are just getting started on the healing path, you just need to know what the hell is going on. Why do I have these dreams? Why do I feel all this stuff? Why do people come to me at the grocery store and spill their guts? You want to know about that and how to deal with that because that is a gift, right? But too many people push it away because they don't understand it or it freaks them out, it scares them, and you don't know what to do with it. Okay? That's where you start. What do I do with this gift? Is it really a gift? A lot of people are doubting. Is it really a gift? So you doubt yourself. So this is where practical tools come in. Everyday simple tools that you can use. I start with a simple basic prayer guide, a non-dogmatic prayer, set of prayers I started using a couple of years ago that I wrote for myself because I didn't want institutional interference in my prayer. And prayer is important to me. So I wrote my own prayers and I've been using them now for, I don't know, for several years, maybe 5 or 6 years that I started what has now evolved into a sacred shamanic prayer guide. And I use with my students, I give it to my students, and they're beautiful, non-dogmatic prayers, right? And when I say institutional interference, you know what I'm talking about. So, and there's simple prayers, a prayer of gratitude, a prayer of blessing, right? A prayer for patience. That's a big one. And I use them all the time. So, um, what do I want to say here? There's a lot that goes in, but the beginning part is for you to take a step back and sit quietly and look and say, okay, what do I do now? I have this gift. It's interesting, freaks me out maybe, or I doubt it. But if you want to learn about it, then come check out what we're doing in the Rainbow Path. There's a 14-day Healers Challenge. You can get a 7-day free trial for the challenge, and you get sacred healing audios that go with it, grounded practices that you can do every day. It's self-paced, right? You can do it every day, but it's designed to be done over a 14-day period. So you get sacred healing audios that go with the program. You get a 7-day free trial. All you got to do is come check it out. And if you don't like it after the 7 days, then you can leave. If you want to stay and find out more, then you continue with the program. All right. So I'll put the link in the comments. It really is about giving yourself permission to look and see what this is all about. If you think you have this healing gift, it's about giving yourself permission. It's about giving yourself the grace to know that, wow, if I do have this gift, that's important to me, right? It's important to me that you're called to healing. And for some people, that's a big deal. For some people, that also is scary. What does that mean? I'm called to healing, right? So check it out, see if it's for you. And if it is, I welcome you with open arms into the Rainbow Path and what we're doing with training and helping people take the first step into a beautiful, magical world of healing and helping others, but on your own terms, with really good training, really good guidance, no spiritual bypassing bullshit, right? No, none of that nonsense. Real training, real guidance, real work. So if this interests you, if this resonates with you, click the link that I'll put in the comments, subscribe to the channel. I have more videos coming out, and let's get on with the business of healing. We'll talk to you again. Thank you.